What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to a top 20 of the 4 of 5 Major League players. That is right guys, for some reason EA didn't release Serie A today, but they've released the top 20 players in the Premier League, the top 20 players in Ligue 1, the top 20 league players in the Bundesliga, and the top 20 players in La Liga. Now, of course, we've seen the top 50 players, so quite a few of these players are common for us, but we're going to run through all the rest that we haven't seen today. And we're going to start in Ligue 1 first because the 20th best player in Ligue 1 is 83 rated. That goes to show a couple of things. Number one, mass exodus of Ligue 1, and number two, there could be a lot of really cheap gems in Ligue 1. Lassana Diarra coming in at that number 20 spot, 83 rated CDM, 3-star, 3-star. He's got a very good card. For a CDM is a little bit short for my liking, but medium-high work rates are good pace, good dribbling, good defending, good physical, decent passing. You know, other than his shooting, he'll make for a pretty good player. Next up, we've got Serge Aurier coming in at an 83 rated right back, high work rates, 5'9". He's actually a very good right back in the game this year. I've been using him a lot in my road to glory. 85 pace, 80 defending, 85 physical, compared with 73 passing. Not too bad. Next up, we've got the goalkeeper Trap. 4-star weak foot, very nice indeed. A little bit of a interesting card, I'd say. Like, not really a card I would go for personally. You know, like when you see an 83 rated goalkeeper have only 2 stats over 80 rated, you know, 4 stats 80 or under, only 2 over 80 rated, kind of makes me think I wouldn't really go for using him, but Kevin Trapp is there. We've then got Subasic in goal as well. Now this goalkeeper is an 83 rated, has 3 stats over 80 rated, which is quite nice. Kicking and handling very similar to that of Trap. Diving and reflexes a little bit less than Trap's, positioning a little bit better. So Subasic, a new goalkeeper in the league. Glick is coming up next, guys. Now Glick's actually got a really good card. Low medium work rates, which is nice, 6'3". He's only got 60 pace, but with 85 defending and 82 physical, he genuinely could be one of those guys that cost like 800-900 coins on day one, but is going to be a menace for you up through the early divisions in FUT. Jean Moutinho coming up next. Really nice card there for Jean Moutinho. 3-star skill moves only, 4-star weak foot. Really well rounded, like 71 pace, 71 defending, 71 physical, 76 shooting, good dribbling and passing. He's another one that in my opinion would be relatively cheap early on, but one of those OP players that you just take for the first 4 or 5 divisions whilst you're kind of building your coin balance up. I think Jean Moutinho might be a really good player for people to use early on. Next up we've got Lopez, the next goalkeeper. Now although Lopez also only has 2 stats over 80 for an 83 rated goalkeeper, look how many 83 rated there are. They are really high rated 80, so good diving and reflexes, kicking and handling very similar to the other 2 goalkeepers, positioning at 77, speed at 60, that's super fast. I use Lopez's Team of the Season card in my Road to Glory, and it's very good. I like it. So he might be a decent goalkeeper to go and take. And we've got another goalkeeper. Jesus Christ. So many goalkeepers in this as the top 20. This is our 4th goalkeeper in the top 20 in this division. Enyema, another 83 rated player. I don't know. He looks bad. He's got good reflexes. He's only 6 foot tall. His positioning is terrible. With that in mind, I don't know. I wouldn't use Enyema. I've used his Team of the Season and it's shocking, and I have nothing to believe that he'll be any better in FIFA 17. Next up, we've got Toulalan, another 83 rated player. Quite a good card for a CDM at 6 foot medium high. Nice defending and physical, not amazing, but passing and dribbling is also quite nice. It's a shame that he's only got 2-star skill moves, and with that 50 pace and 50 shooting, probably a guy that I'm gonna never use, to be perfectly honest. Next up we've got Krychowiak, our first 84 rated player, and now Krychowiak is definitely a player that I would use. 70 pace, 81 defending, 87 physical, get a strong link to Glick with that Polish link there. Good passing, medium high, 6'1". He would actually make a really good centre-back on 7chem. For those of you that know, I use Gonalon's Team of the Season as centre-back in my Road to Glory, and he's got not too dissimilar stats from this, and he's absolutely fantastic in that position. So we'll have to see how the chem works in FIFA 17 to see if it's like pliable to play this kind of player in defence. Next up, we've got Hatem Ben Arfa. We've already sent Ben Arthur in the skillers category, the 5-star skill move, guys. Very, very nice card. 4-star, 5-star, great card, great stats. Another goalkeeper, our 5th goalkeeper now with Ruffier. Now, Ruffier's 85 rated. He has got 4 stats over the rating of 80. He's 6'2", and he just looks a little bit better. Good reflexes, decent positioning, decent handling, and decent diving. Kicking a bit weak, but it doesn't really make any difference because kicking's one of those things where it's like, that's a user-controlled input rather than like the AI controlling the goalkeeper. So Ruffier looks like he might be a decent goalkeeper. Next up, we've got Verratti, 4-star, 4-star. I don't know what to think about this card. This card for me is interesting because although his defending is really good, his physical's not. And although high work rate midfielders are really OP in FIFA 16, that doesn't mean they're going to be OP in FIFA 17. And with only 68 pace being high, I have a feeling he might get like either lack of stamina or just caught out many times. Now, good passing, good dribbling, good defending, pretty poor shooting. I don't know. We'll have to see how Verratti plays. I don't know about Verratti there. Next up, we've got Pastore, another 4-star, 4-star, 85 rated again. Nice card here for a CM. Like playing him as a cam would be good. 6'2", high medium, good passing and dribbling, good pace, good shooting. He'd be pretty good to put into your team. Next up, we've got Cavani, 85 rated again. 3-star, 3-star for Cavani. Not bad card to be honest. Just average. It's not a bad card. It's not a good card. It's like considering it's 85 rated and he doesn't even have a single stat over 85. It's quite interesting, but it might be one of those guys that has like 95 finishing or something, and his shooting's low because his free kicks are low or something. I don't know. You know, we'll have to have a look at his in-game stats when we get him, but he'll be one that you'd have to play with. Like for this year, like Enquiries, for example, not the best card in the world, but plays amazing. Cavani might be one of those guys that just doesn't have like a crazy good card, but might just be banging in the goals for you. Next up, we've got Lacazette, an absolutely awesome card. 4-star skill moves, 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 82 shooting. Has he had a pace downgrade this year, or is that about the same? I'm not entirely sure. And then having 75 passing and 76 physical as well. Very nice indeed. High work rates. Not too sure about that for a striker, but maybe that's why I don't like him in the game this year. Next up, we've got Matuidi, our first 86 rated player. Very nice card. 79 pace. Great defending and physical for a CDM. High work rates, which as I said, like this year in FIFA was superb. Passing is good, dribbling is good, and an Angel Di Maria, which we've obviously already seen in the top 50 and 5-star skill moves. Fantastic card, like genuinely amazing card. I think that's going to be one of the OP cards of the year. Thiago Silva coming in at an 89 is the best player in the league. 3-star, 3-star, high, 6 foot. 90 defending and 74 pace. That is pretty much all you need for your centre-back. At 6 foot, maybe a little short. I prefer 6'2". 79 physical. Maybe, like, if he had 80 physical, I'd feel so much better, even though it's only 1 point different. But yeah, that is a top 20, guys, for League One. Not the best league, like I said. They really don't have many high-rated players at all. Like Di Maria, Thiago Silva, Matuidi. Your 86s, and then it's 85 and lower for that. But we move on, guys. We move on to the Bundesliga. First Bundesliga player is an 84 rated player, and that is Jan Sommer. And my God, that card looks good. Now, comparing those to the League One goalkeepers, Jan Sommer's card does look very nice indeed. High stats, only 6 foot, which could be problematic. 4-star weak foot, which is nice. And yes, stats are pretty good. We've got an 84 rated Mario Götze, now of Dortmund. 70 pace, 70 shooting, good dribbling. Passing is a bit weak for him. I think he deserves a little bit more passing than that. 4-star though, very nice indeed. Will be a card that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Socrates with an upgrade there, guys, into an 84, and that is another really good defender who's going to be super cheap in my opinion. 78 pace, 85 defending, 83 physical. Fantastic stuff. We have Douglas Costa, of course, we've seen in the 5-star skillers. Great card. And we've also got Thiago, who we've seen in the 5-star skillers. Not a bad card. Pretty nice. I think he'll actually be good with those 5-star skill moves as well. Javi Martinez up next. He hasn't been crushed too badly with pace, which is interesting. 52 pace, good passing, good defending, average physical for a guy who's 6'3", but at 6'3", medium, maybe his lack of pace won't be too bad in that centre-back spot. Xavi Alonso, of course, has been crushed for pace. 84 rated there, 33 pace, but his other stats are actually spectacular for like a CDM. 6 foot low medium, great passing and shooting, really nice dribbling, defending and physical for a CDM. It'll be interesting to try him, because if pace isn't too much of a factor this year, especially in that centre midfield position, Alonso might be fantastic to use in teams. We've got Oblak, which of course doesn't belong. Wow, EA. Leno, Oblak. Leno, Oblak. Right, so we've got Oblak, who's apparently Leno. We've then got Aubameyang, who has 96 pace. We've seen Aubameyang, I believe, in the top 50. I can't wait to use his card. Crazy good card. We've seen Frank Ribery in the 5-star Skillers. Crushed his pace this year, but with 83 passing and 90 dribbling, good shooting, 4-star, 5-star, he still might be a go-to player. And because of that lack of pace, he might be super cheap this year as well, which will be fun. David Alaba, we've taken a look at in the top 50. Brilliant card. One of the best we've seen in FIFA in general, especially for a left-back. Really, really well-rounded. Thomas Muller, they've moved him up to a centre-forward. I believe they had him as a right mid at first, and I'd kind of suggested in that video that a right mid is not his position. He's more of a right attacking midfielder or a central attacking midfielder. And EA changed that accordingly. So as a centre forward and now as a centre mid, I think he will be brilliant. Great physical, good passing, good shooting, really well-rounded card, high work rates. That's exactly what I personally look for in a midfielder, which is nice. And then another midfielder, very similar in terms of his high, 5'11", incredibly well-rounded card is Vidal. We've seen these players in the top 50. We've got Mats Hummels. Fantastic stuff, 88 defending, much like Thiago Silva, a little low on the physical, 6'3", Hummels is a physical man. I don't know why they've given him such low physicality, but his dribbling and passing is good, his pace is not bad. Definitely be looking to pair him up with Boateng. Arjen Robben coming in, another little pace downgrade there, but I don't know. Pace is interesting to me because they've not only downgraded like Robben, but they've downgraded Messi as well. Like Messi's down to an 89, so I think 86 pace is still going to be like absolute rapid this year. Personally, personally feel that. And Robben's just got a ridiculously good card. Great pace, great dribbling, great shooting, really good passing for a winger. 4-star skill moves, perfect. Next up is Marco Reus. Not too dissimilar stats from Arjen Robben. Their pace and dribbling are flipped. Their shooting is the same, their physical's near identical, their passing is a little bit better on Reus, and Reus just has that better weak foot, 4-star. So there's, a couple of really good left mid, right mids from the Bundesliga there. Marco Reus, EA's star man this year, the cover man. I wonder if he's going to be one of the first squad building challenges is going to be Reus for a special card. That would be pretty cool. We've got Philipp Lahm coming in at right back with that 68 pace. It's going to be a card that no one uses. I really hope he gets an in-form at central midfield because as a centre mid, he would be ideal. Medium high, great dribbling, great defending, great passing, good pace as a centre mid, but as a right back with that low physicality and that really low pace, no one's going to be using him there. Lewandowski coming in with the 90 rating, 81 pace, 87 shooting, great dribbling and physicality, 3-star, 4-star on the skill moves and weak foot, very nice indeed. And Jerome Boateng as well there, 90 rated, 79 pace, 90 defending and 85 physical at 6'4". He will be one of the best centre-backs in the game for the whole year this year. I'm confident with that. And Manuel Neuer being the last player for us, 92 rated, unbelievable stats. He's going to be a great goalkeeper to use. We move on, guys. We move on to La Liga. Marcelo coming in with the 86 rating. Although he's only got 79 pace, 4-star, 4-star, very, very nice. I wouldn't mind this as my left back. Like, pace isn't everything at left back. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I do love the fast left backs, the fast right backs. Like, DeMarcos has been huge for me this year. Dani Alves has been massive for me this year. But if those skill moves give him an extra edge, I wouldn't mind using Marcelo. And when you compare him to the Jordi Alba here, who we haven't seen yet, although he has more pace, Alba has more pace, Marcelo trumps him in every single other stat. Better weak foot, better skill moves, he's taller, same work rates, he's got more physicality, better defending, better dribbling, better passing, and the same shooting. So in terms of a player ability, although they're both 86 rated, other than pace, Marcelo is a far, far better player than Alba. And it just comes down to whether or not pace is super relevant in that position when FIFA 17 comes out. We'll have to wait and see. Gerard Piqué coming in with a very nice card. Again though, for a guy who's 6'4", and Piqué is like not an easy man to push over. He's physical, and he's only got 76 physicality, which is interesting to me, but good pace, good shooting, nice passing, really good defending for a centre-back. yeah, I think PK would be a good card to use. We've got James Rodriguez, of course, we've seen another cover star, 4-star skill moves, really, really nice, well-rounded card there. Pace is great, dribbling, shooting and passing are all spectacular. As a cam, he'll be very good. I'm undecided so far as to whether or not my first league that I build is going to be either Bundesliga with like that Bayern team with like Royce and a few others in there, or if I'm going to be building the Liga team with like you know, James Rodriguez, Gareth Bale, Neymar, Suarez, Messi, Ronaldo. I'm undecided as where I'm going to go yet. Next up, we've got Karim Benzema. Of course, we've seen Benzema 4'4", 6'2", 81 pace, 84 shooting, 82 dribbling, good physicality, good passing. He'll be a really, really good striker. In my opinion, probably a better cam. So we'll have to see how that goes and how the game plays. It's easy for me to say, in my opinion, to be a better cam, yet basically until we actually figure out how the gameplay works and how FIFA 17 works and what's strong and what's weak, I actually don't know. He might be an insane striker. He might, like, converting him to a CDM and playing him on 7 chem at centre-back might be the best thing for him. You just don't know. Sergio Busquets coming in as well. Bit harsh on his pace, but his defending, physical, passing and dribbling are very nice. Medium, 6'2", perfect. Rakitic, very similar card to James Rodriguez, a little less dribbling and shooting, tiny bit more passing, not quite the skill moves and weak foot of Rodriguez and not quite the pace, but in general, Rakitic has got a very nice card. And there is Oblak. I was half expecting to see Leno here. I don't know what Leno looks like. We've not seen Leno, so we'll have to wait and see for him, but Oblak's got a very nice card. Toni Kroos has actually got a very nice card. I used the 91 footies Toni Kroos in my Road to Glory, and it's amazing. I've been really hit and miss with him over the last few years. Sometimes I use him and he's great, sometimes I use him and he's terrible, but his footies card has really kind of given me a newfound love for him within the game. And even though he only has 45 pace, the rest of his stats are incredibly well-rounded, coupled with a 5-star weak foot and the fact that he's 6 foot tall. Due to having only medium work rates, he won't be doing much running, so his pace won't be overly relevant in the game. So I think Kroos is going to be a really, really good player next year. And we've also got Pepe. Look at those stats. That's ridiculous, isn't it? As a medium high with 71 pace, 88 defending and 81 physical, just retarded. Iniesta there, not a bad card, really nice passing, really nice dribbling, 4-star, 4-star. One of the things that I spoke about on Reddit to someone about this was that it's really hard to capture what players like Iniesta do in-game and put it into FIFA, because it's not just about their ability on the ball. For a player like Iniesta, it's also about his ability off the ball. Like, so many players are just so, like, their presence is so much felt in the game, which you can't translate into FIFA, which is a shame, because Iniesta is obviously a superstar, and I think they're a little bit harsh on his passing, to be fair. One of the best passes of the ball in world football, and I don't know, I reckon shooting should be like 74, 75 as well. What do you guys reckon? Let me know down below. Next up, we've got Antoine Griezmann, 86 pace, 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, fantastic, 4-star skill moves, it's great. We've seen these players already before. Diego Godin, 88 defending, 79 physical, 65 pace. He's going to be a beast with medium high as well. Again, maybe a little higher on the physicality would be a little bit better for Godin, but medium high work rates is going to be great. Luka Modric, just a favourite of mine for the last few years in FIFA, and another really, really nice card. 4-star, 4-star, great passing and dribbling, nice pace and shooting, good defending. Physical's not too bad either for a guy who's 5'9", so I can't wait to get him in the game. And then Sergio Ramos, what a card this is. Him and Boateng, oh my god. Ramos with that 78 pace, 87 defending, 83 physical, and the 3-star, 3-star. What a defender. Gareth Bale obviously coming in with the 90 rated right wing card. Unbelievable stats, 94 pace, 86 dribbling. He's going to be a monster. 4-star skill moves. Luis Suarez, very much the same. Luis Suarez, if the shooting mechanics in FIFA 17 are as broken as the shooting mechanics in FIFA 16, Luis Suarez with that 90 shooting and 4-star weak foot is going to be dumb. Like, he's going to be so good, and I can't wait to get my hands on him. We've also got Neymar coming in with the 5-star, 92 rated. Lionel Messi, 93 rated. He's been downgraded a few stats there, but 4-star is great. 90 shooting as well, much like Suarez. He's just going to be a menace. 96 dribbling. He'll get 99 dribbling on like his second inform or something like that, which he'll undoubtedly get. And then Cristiano Ronaldo, the highest rated player in the game this year, as a gold standard card. Of course, Pele will most likely still be a 95. As 92 pace, 92 shooting. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. 91 dribbling, 81 passing, 80 physical. Phenomenal from Ronaldo. And then last but not least, guys, we've got the Premier League. We've got the top 20 here, and we start off with an 85 rated Coutinho. He's actually got a really, really good card. Really nice pace for a cam. Great dribbling and passing for a cam. 4-star, 4-star, 74 shooting. He looks like he might be very, very good. And this is more of a deserved card than the one that he's currently got. I don't actually know what his stats are in FIFA this year, but I know he's an 84, I believe. Willian coming in with an 85 rated right mid. 4-star, 4-star, 89 pace. 86 dribbling and 80 passing with 74 shooting. Very nice card indeed. Diego Costa downgraded to an 85. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. 82 shooting, 75 pace, but 88 physical. Now, from what I played at Gamescom, physical strikers were really, really good. Like, I was playing against Castro quite a lot, and he was just abusing the hell out of me with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and I couldn't do anything about it because he was so big and so strong. Now, Diego Costa at 6'2" with 88 physical, he might be one to watch, and because of his low pace, he might be quite cheap as well. We've got Koscielny. I still feel like they do Koscielny a disservice with his pace. 78 pace there, he is absolutely rapid, but 78 pace isn't too bad. 85 defending is nice, 78 physical is decent, probably about fair with him. Medium-high work rates, that's a nice card. That's going to be a good centre-back for the BPL this year, because that's where we lacked massively in BPL teams this year, was with the centre-backs. Next up, we've got Dimitri Payet, left mid. Not bad stats, but as a left mid, he's not going to be used too much. 4-star, 4-star, 77 pace. We've already seen him, of course, in the game. Not many people are going to be using him too much. Vincent Kompany, that's a nice card. 69 pace is decent for a centre-back. 86 defending, 81 physical, 6'4". Having Kompany and Koscielny as your two centre-backs, going to be great for the BPL teams and squads. Says Fabregas, what a terrible card that is. And that's again... It's so hard to capture what Fabregas does on the field and put it onto card, because he's not the fastest and he's definitely not physical and he doesn't have good defending abilities, but he controls games, and you can't put that into FIFA, which is a shame, because I think this card, although 86 does him justice as a rating, I think the card in itself, like, he's 86 rated, he only has 2 stats higher than 80. That's crazy. Like, it's hard to make that card what it should be because of the way FIFA is. But there is Fabregas coming in as an 86. Santi Cazorla also in as an 86. 5-star, 4-star for him. Nice card. Like, when you compare this to Fabregas, he's got 8 more pace. He's got 5 more dribbling. He's got the same physical. He's got a little bit less defending. He's got a little bit less passing, and he's got a little bit more shooting. But in general, this is a way better card than Fabregas, if only just for the 5-star, 4-star, you know, kind of makes a huge difference. The card just looks so much more well-rounded compared to Cesks, but that is how the game is. And then David Silva coming in here again, and once again with these kind of players, we've seen it for 3 players in a row now, Fabregas, Cazorla and Silva. When you look at Cazorla to David Silva, 86 rated, 87 rated. Cazorla has more pace, more shooting, 2 less passing, 1 less dribbling, way more defending and way more physical, a much better weak foot, and the same skill moves. Tell me how David Silva, who is great for Man City and is a great player to watch, tell me how he's only got a card like this when he's so good in real life. It just doesn't add up. But hopefully players like this, with the, you know, high passing, high dribbling, like Cazorla, like Fabregas, like Iniesta, hopefully they have a place in the game. Otherwise, just like this year, just like last year, they're just going to be worth nothing very quickly. We've next up got Alexis Sanchez. Of course, we've seen these players. Great pace and dribbling, good shooting. Well-rounded card in general, 4-star skill moves. Hugo Lloris coming in as a massive goalkeeper there, 88 rated, which is brilliant. Paul Pogba, the brand new 5-star skiller. He's going to be a lot of fun to play with, and a very well-rounded card for Pogba as well. De Bruyne, very much the same. Another player that was a right mid that's been converted back to a cam. 4-star, good physicality, very nice dribbling, shooting and passing with good pace. BPL is going to be a strong league this year. For me in FIFA 16, BPL was not a go-to league. It had really lacked depth in a lot of positions. But this year, I think it might be one of the go-to leagues. Eden Hazard in an 88, very nice card. 4-star, good pace and dribbling, shooting and passing. Petr Cech coming in at an 88 rated. That handling upgrade was huge based on this year to last year. Good diving and reflexes, nice positioning, and another nice card there. And then Sergio Aguero, look at these stats. 89, 88. Good physicality and passing. 4-star, brilliant. Courtois, another massive OP goalkeeper, coming in with very nice stats. Mesut Ozil. Now, Mesut Ozil is a little bit different to the Santi Cazorla, David Silva, etc., because he's actually got nice nicer pace and shooting, coupled with the dribbling and passing, 4-star skill moves, and is 6 foot tall, which is very important for a midfielder, in my opinion, to be tall, to win those headers from the goal kicks, from the from the defensive clearances. It's quite important. So I think Mesut Ozil, his card's actually very, very similar to Iniesta's, isn't it? And in that sense, I guess Iniesta, other than Iniesta's height, I think Iniesta is actually a very similar card there to Ozil. We've got David De Gea. Isn't it crazy that Ozil's an 89 and Iniesta's an 88? I'm an Arsenal fan and I love Mesut Ozil to bits, but I just don't think he's better than Andres Iniesta. Maybe he is. He's probably, like, people are probably going to hit me with stats now saying he's got more passes, better pass accuracy, more assists, more key chances and stuff. But I've watched Iniesta for many, many years, and he has been at the top of his game for many, many years. I've watched Mesut Ozil for several years, since he was like at Real Madrid and such. And Mesut Ozil goes missing time and time and time again, whereas Andres Iniesta does not. And I think something like that as well, consistency within a player, should be factored in. But hey, I'm not EA, I don't make the stats. We've got David De Gea 90 rated. Fantastic cards. Zlatan Ibrahimovic 90 rated. Another brilliant card with 90 shooting. Can't wait to see how good he plays in the game. And that is the end of the BPL. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. Once they do the Serie A players, once they release them, I will make sure to get a video out for the top 20 Serie A players as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.